table, Ali exclusive.
I'm a mermaid. I'm not allowed to play again for you. I can't lie to you. You know why? Because I won't spend the rest of my life with you. More come in here, I take it pay. You won't take it too. You know why? Because my when you look good. See your friend said that. I call her present my girl. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and carry.
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
Want the love, wow.
Oh yes, I will marry you. I will come here for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you. Oh yes, I will marry you. I will come here for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you.
The day you agree to marry me, now that day your story change. Because I will show you love. I will give you care. I will give you kabagi. Treat you get a chicken head. No flowers, here we can't run. I will make you real with you. Now not back at you. When you go we buy your own neighborhood. When they see you, respect. Now the only thing they will give you. The only thing you will like. Now they will what you not ask me for. You won't feel your head at night. You won't play your nails. Where you want to do? You won't go up to chill. You won't go to places. Don't worry. You already get a mental sorry. Smile now. Can't hug me now. You won't kiss me anywhere. Go ahead and kiss me now.
They know that I want you. I can make it without you. Don't beat that can't do. The things you not do for me. Baby, can't let me play for you. I want that don't say like you. Can buy me all the good goods. Baby, can't let me play for you. I want that don't say like you. Can buy me all the good goods. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime you're ready, must say, do I am ready. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime.
Do you know that maintaining clean and sufficient amount of oil is the perfect solution to preventing too much friction and overheating of your car engine? Remember that dye particles are deadly to your engines. So too is the use of the wrong kind of oil. Stop using recycled oil products on the market. Sonoco Premium Super Fleet Engine Oil is now in Liberia. The Premium SAE 50, Premium 15W40 for both gasoline and diesel engines. Once there is an engine, Sonoco has the lubricant. You can now change your engine oil after every 3 to 4 months. Since 1886, Sonoco Oil Company is supplying oil to over 85 different countries around the world. With Sonoco products, there is no more damage to your engines. Macintosh Incorporated, a Liberian company located on Weaver Street, AB Talbot Road in Pinsdale, is the sole importer and country distributor of Sonoco and other U.S. lubricant brands. Call cell numbers 0880-535-508, 0777-677-633. That's your quality assurance.
It is often said any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That is why I introduce to you a company with magic, SM Group Incorporated. SM Group Incorporated is an internet technology company that provides the best quality and cheapest internet services, including IT management services, supplies of IT equipment, networking, mobile app and software development, structural cabling, and web design. We also develop POS cash register system for small businesses like mini-mart, supermarket, restaurants, and bar, hotel management software for reservations and online booking. SM Group Incorporated installs biometric systems that include hotel door locks and access control, database, CCTV security, and motion sensor system installation with 24/7 monitoring and cloud backup storage with mini solar backup power system. Coming soon is the SM Group SASE-Net, which will deploy hundreds of Wi-Fi hotspots across the city with high-speed, affordable broadband internet service for less than $100 Liberian. For more information, visit our website at www.smgroupincorporated.net or email us at info@smgroupincorporated.net or call cell numbers 0777 881 881. We are located at the intersection of Kerry and Center Streets in Monrovia. Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency is the name that counts when you talk quality and affordable insurance services. Located in central New Jersey, Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency provides homeowner insurance, commercial and business insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, and a lot more. We partner with over 20 top-rated companies to ensure we provide affordable pricing and quality services to our clients. Not only that, we also offer free financial planning consultation, and we are licensed in 20 states across the USA. At Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency, our staff are well trained to handle all your insurance needs. Visit our website on www.pmassinsurance.com or call us on phone number 609-571-3037. That's 609-571-3037. Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency, your low-cost insurance partner.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you. You're listening to the Costa Show. Today is the 9th day of September 2022. September 9th. Wagai, this is a very historic day. September 9th. What do you know about this date, this particular date, September 9th? And to those of you, my people who are watching, what do you know of September 9th? What historical,
PYJ.
Yeah, PYJ Captain Samuel K. Doe. Yeah, September 9th, 1990 was when it happened. It's a very sad day in the history of our country for so many people. Good morning to you folks. Welcome to the program. You're listening to the Costa Show. No, 9/11 happened September 11, not September 9th. I'm sorry. 9/11 was September 11. Welcome to the program, and we're very glad to be here. Today is the 9th of September 2022. The time in Monrovia, it is it's 10:31 in Monrovia, and the time in the United States, specifically on the eastern seaboard of the United States, is 6:31. Des. Good morning to you, big brother. I hope you're doing good. Good morning to my brother Clarence Benson. They're in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Dasinas Tua, good morning to you. I believe you live in Brooklyn Park. Kevin Gifla Bole, good morning, dear. I hope you're doing good. Weedy Thompson, good morning. Stanley, good morning. Philibert O. Jackson, good morning to you. My dear mother, Beatrice Washington, good morning to you, mommy. I hope you're doing good. J. Manuel Duwana, good morning. Joetta Johnson, good morning to you. Musu Tump, good morning. Cheme Morris Jukle, good morning to you, my man. How is Vegas? Good morning to you. Amos G. Wallabat Senior, good morning. Toga D. Richards, my good friend, good morning to you. Mamadou Bobo Ba, good morning, Mamadou Bobo Ba. Sylvester Tokba, good morning. Diamond, good morning. And good morning to the madam as well. Samuel Ramos, good morning. Solomon T. Moses, good morning. Abu Kamara, good morning. Peter C. Todd Jr., good morning. Rob Jr. Ann Ping, good morning. Yusuf A. Salif, good morning. Rich Gross, good morning. Tavis Bashu, good morning. Long list of you. Royal Musa Sharif, my dear good friend, good morning. Nimaya Human Commander, all the way there, down under, beautiful Australia, good morning. Robert A. Clark, good morning. Yasa Bue Sadie, good morning. C. Gray Roberts, good morning. Enoch Nah, good morning. Big brother C. Manju K, Big brother Kiadi, good morning. Pandora Datsi, good morning. Pastor Sila Deku, good morning to you, sir. Prince Blessing David, good morning. Ford Kamara, good morning. Jonathan Tano, good morning. All of you. My dear mother, Clara Rakes, good morning. Elizana Ashley, good morning. Well, folks, good morning to all of you. I love all of you, all of you, all of you. Not just part of you, all of you. I love you all and I love all of you. You see, there's a difference between all of you and all. You know, so you can say, I love you all. I mean, you're talking about maybe 1,000 people, and you say you love all of them, or you love all 1,000 people. But when you say you love all of them, I mean you love everything about them. You love them, and I love you all and all of you. Yes. We're glad to be here this morning, and it's a beautiful day. But we've got some very heartbreaking news, Wakai. Very heartbreaking news. Yesterday, I was out in Maryland and visiting, and I got the terrible news. Very, very terrible news. Francis Power, morning, my darling. And the news, which is so terrible. Brother Simon Sakama. Hey man, look, Wagai, the thing I was having a good time. And then the message came to me from big sister Beatrice Kanga Gray, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence's sister, and they're actually cousins with this guy, Daniel Manion. And she messaged me to say, Costa, my cousin who you hosted on the show the other day, Daniel Manion, he died. I said, hey man, talking about the thing it just messed up my whole day yesterday. Okay. That gentleman, Daniel Manion, that man so full. You saw the man was so active and lively, That lively and active man, he died. He had a heart attack. For those of you who may not know who Daniel Manion was, I'll tell you who Daniel Manion was. We hosted him on the 26th of August, just last month. Daniel Manion had tried to contact me in December of 2020. I didn't know. It was later on when I sent him a friend request after we hosted him on the show that I went and realized that he had sent me a friend request. or that he had messaged me to talk about his school. This man, who was a controller at the largest school district in the state of California, he made such tremendous personal sacrifice and took his personal finances and built this amazing school in Moe, Riverside, one of the most underprivileged counties in the country. He came out of retirement to go back to work just so he could be able to ensure that those kids received a decent education. Amen. Daniel Manion. Some good people die too soon, man. Let not fair, man. What becomes of those over 400 children? Their school made history when they had 100% passing mark. The only school that achieved that phenomenal feat on the recent WAS exams. 100% of their students sat and passed the exams. A remarkable feat. And so we wanted to speak with the gentleman behind the school, and somebody set it up and put us in touch with him. And we had a fantastic interview with him. And he explained to us the great story behind the establishment of the Daisy Bopa Academy.
Yeah.
All the way there in Moe. And when you see the school building, we posted the school building, you'll be like, how the hell did this man build a kind of fine school all the way in this bush? But it doesn't matter. When you have a good heart and you want to make a difference, it doesn't matter where that man did that kind of school. The government needs to honor this man. We need to make sure, the government needs to adopt this school in the national budget, and this school needs to remain open and cared for. Those kids should not have to not go to school because this man is dead. Yesterday, Daniel Manion was up there in California, Oakland, or somewhere in California. He was literally loading chairs. You remember when he was on the show the last time? He told us he received a donation of armchairs, hundreds, thousands of armchairs, and that he didn't even need them all. Daniel Manion posted on Facebook 2 days ago. This is what he posted. I'm going to go read it. Daniel Manion posted on Facebook 2 days ago, and he tagged me in a post. I didn't even see the post. You know, we don't get to see everything people tag us in, He made this post on Facebook. He tagged me and said, Costa, since we appeared on the show, we raised $3,000. You remember that day? We told the people to send some money, and we were going to do a fundraiser for him later on. Yeah. So Daniel Manion was able to raise over $3,000, almost $3,000 from the post we made on Facebook, asking people to send money to contribute to what he was doing. And it was with that money he was preparing now to send he made this post. Just about 3 days ago, he said, Henry Costa, I'm currently in Oakland, California to ship a 40-foot container full of classroom materials for the Daisy Bopa Academy. I wanted to express many, many heartfelt thanks to you and to your listeners and followers. We were able to raise almost $3,000 to help with the shipping costs. Here are some of the supplemental instructional materials and classroom posters being shipped. We are shipping tomorrow, and I hope to share more photos. Hey, Daniel Manion, he made this post on Facebook. Since he appeared on the show that day, people have been sending him money. He raised just about $3,000 to ship that container with school chairs and all kinds of materials, educational materials, school chairs, and all that kind of stuff for his school, for his children. And the cold, merciless, wicked hands of death fell upon him, and a massive heart attack hit him. And Daniel Manion collapsed and died. Amen. Why do good people die so early? Why? You know, Daniel Manion may now be gone and he's free from this life and all the things he had to worry about and raising money to keep those kids going, providing them feeding and uniforms and instructional materials and loading armchairs and books and instructional DVDs and stuff and continue to ship. But what about those children, Bwakai? What about his 400 plus children in rural, poor, underprivileged Riverside County? What about them? Okay, we got to get the government to adopt that school, put that school in the budget. That man is a national hero, man. He's a national hero. We're so sorry that we only came to know of him recently. It's sad, oh. The thing broke my heart yesterday. My heart is still shattered.
Yeah,
Queen
we just
died yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Elizabeth lived a full life. But Queen Elizabeth didn't do nothing to me. I'm grieving for Daniel Manion. Only Daniel Manion. And not the Queen. My sympathy to the British people and the Commonwealth. But I mourn Daniel Manion, not the Queen. It's sad, man. It's sad. Why now we need to make it our mission so that the government adopts that school, so that they put it in the budget, so that that school does not close its doors to those children who were doing so well. 100% passing rate. That is phenomenal. It is impressive.
Costa government going in said to help the school. We have other government institutions that are ain't taken care of, but they see in government. So we just hope and pray that his dreams just continue from where he left it. Other people may come in to continue what he started. But he said government.
He made this post on Facebook on April the 2nd. Apparently, that was his birthday. He was 62 years old. He was a young man. 62 is not old. Trust me. In this day and age, with the advance in modern medicine, 62 is not an old person. He made this post on Facebook, April 2nd. God sent me on planet Earth 62 years ago. Start date 040260. That is April 2nd, 1960. That's when he was born. Mission, he wrote, mission, impact the lives of underprivileged children. It took 50 years, starting 2010, for me to understand my mission and purpose. It took 50 years, starting 2010, for me to understand my mission and purpose. We asked that day, somebody said, Daniel Manion, why can't you run for representative of a senator? Do you recall what he said, Walker? He said, that is not my mission. He said, I have no interest in becoming senator or representative. It would distract me from the noble mission that I am on, a mission to educate as many children as possible. He died at a young age of 62 from a massive heart attack. Daniel Manion. Sad. We'll try to get in touch with his family. We want to take this opportunity to convey our deepest condolences to the family, to the loved ones, and everyone who knew him. It's just very sad. Just very, very sad. But God knows why, Boakai. God knows why.
Yeah. We can ask God why.
We cannot ask God why. He and only He knows why. Hey man, you're up there. I know all you're feeling. You're missing your kids. Your 400 plus children. You took upon yourself to be responsible for their education. We need to ensure that the government inherits that school or adopts that school. That's our mission.
We got to make sure that happens. We'll try to get in touch with the Minister of Education. I'm pretty sure, I don't even think they know about this school, or maybe they only came to learn of the school the same time I did, when they scored the highest passing rate on the WAS exams for 9th graders. And I believe 6th graders too. It's very sad, extremely sad. We're going to move on to something else. Of course, I already mentioned the Queen Elizabeth has died. The Queen was on the throne from 1952 to 2022, the longest reigning monarch in British monarch history. In an over 1,000-year history, she was the longest serving. She was in Kenya in 1952 when her father died, King George III or the fourth, when he died. And she had to be flown all the way to England to be named, or to be made, to be coronated, to be shown in as Queen of England. Her son, Prince Charles, has now taken over as the King of England. An old tradition. I don't understand that tradition. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I am anti-monarchy. I don't believe that anybody should deserve the right to just be in power just because of blood, because of your blood, because your power. I don't believe in that nonsense. I'm not a supporter of the monarchy system. I believe it's obsolete. It should be scrapped and it should be done with. It's absolute nonsense that people are important only because of the family in which they're born. It's absolute gibberish. People should work and earn their place in society. Nobody should be celebrated and virtually worshipped just because you were born into a certain family. I don't support it at all. I do not support it. So may the Queen rest in peace. I'll go join her late husband, Prince Philip. And but I am here grieving for Daniel Manion, a real hero. Not some old lady who was born into a very well-off family and who inherited the crown. I'm not celebrating her or missing her at all. We're going to move on to something else here, Black. The House of Representatives, those boys are bad. I don't know what else some senator then ran behind some men in the House of Representatives then girlfriend, or what else some senator then, the senator then ate the representative then money. But the way the representative then treated the senator then, when it comes to their pension and benefit scheme bill, they said those representatives then bad. But what do you think? You don't think the representative then get malice for the senator then?
No, Costa, they are not. The public.
Yeah, that makes no fun, man.
The
representative best.
Costa, if the public are not coming to come out this way.
What the public say? We broke the story. Don't forget to give us credit for it.
When we're not going to come out this way, that many are going to pass that same thing that the senators then pass. Because
2023 election coming. All the Sanaman Swan in the House of Representatives going for election. All of them. Maga Bobby Boo, Daniel Manion Paso, he died yesterday of a massive heart attack. Yeah, Maga Bobby Boo just joined here asking what happened to Daniel Manion. Look, let me tell you something. The House of Representatives, those boys would have passed, they would have concurred with the Senate on the so-called Pension and Benefit Schemes or Pension and Benefits Scheme Act. They would have passed it. They would have passed it. Something in their interest? You seriously think those boys would have rejected it?
I see Mele Akara's great jumping from here, there saying,
I got a hero now, but you know what? Speak for the senators. You made Mele Akara's great to be jumping around, making beat more on you. I got a hero. I saw a fanatic Kofa statement in Front Bay Africa. He said, what were they thinking? What's wrong with the Senate? And this bill is evil, and this bill intends to rob the Liberian treasury. I said, Jesus Christ, when I tend to advocate. They say when you pour yourself in tomato cup, they will give you what? Broomstick. The senator then put themselves in tomato cup. So what happened? I can't grade them up. Watch their opium more on them.
Yeah, opium more. We are Salaba more than watching it on them.
Look, I swear to God, the Senate embarrassed themselves. They embarrassed themselves to pass that kind of nyama thing. did they think that the Costa Show would not have laid their hands on it?
That was what we were thinking, and we started a debate. We raised it up here before the
We
institution.
published the document. That's what we do here. You see the Liberian people? You see why we deserve to be in our Senate? You see, we broke the story. We didn't just break it and sit down on it or break it. We continue to lift it. And today, you see, everybody started talking about it. That's what happens too. When the people collectively fight together, you see what happens? We win.
Yeah.
When the people fight together, we win. And so we fought together. And look now. Look what the House of this look. No representative there. Look, Wagai, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing for the Senate. So these boys wanted to retire and be collecting 50% of their benefits and a salary for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. And Costa, what some of them say is that they themselves, they never knew anything about this particular act. And when it came from the committee room, they never had a time and opportunity to go through it. So that's why all of them agree for it to be passed. All of them are not shying away from that particular act. Oh, I was not there, even though I said yes, but there was no time for me to go through it. There was no time for my office to go through it. So once it landed on the floor, I just said yes to it. Are you kidding me?
So you telling me, say, you owe senator?
Yes.
Somebody bring document and say we need to vote on it. You will not read that document before you vote on it. You will just go vote on it.
The man says 2 buckets, so they can go through it.
What in 2 buckets? I get the act. I get a document here. That document not bucket. I read it. I'm not in the Senate. I read the document. I saw the document was bad. We told the public the document was bad.
Yeah, that was Costa yesterday. That was Eddie Mervin's statement. That's what he said. He said, even though he agreed, he was sitting on the back. He said, yes, I agree to it. But yesterday, he came up and said, oh, before we pass something in a place here, we should make sure our office or we ourselves go through it.
And you think Asalamas one deserve to be there? They say he was saying yesterday, some people that want to use it here for their campaign, for their Senate campaign. That means you're referring to. He said, I want to use it. I mean, indirectly, he was speaking to me because we broke the story. So did Edwin Snow open his ugly mouth and say that he did not read the thing well?
Yeah.
And he voted for it? It's a lie. Those boys knew exactly what it is they were voting for. They didn't make any mistake. And if they say it was a mistake, then they don't deserve to be there. Because if you're telling me that you voted for something you did not read, then it's dangerous. And you are dangerously incompetent. You are dangerously reckless. You are irresponsibly a fool.
And now we're representing the people that sent you there. Because
how the hell you going to do that? And you can't tell me, say, oh, you know, we didn't read the document well. You read the document well. I read the document. And I understood exactly what the document meant for the Liberian people. It's a bad law. The country cannot afford to pay these people millions of dollars each year when they leave office. And the point about it that pisses me the hell off, what's so much you're doing in that place there for us that changes the people's lives, that when you leave, you should be sitting there and relax and making money for
getting 4K, Costa. In Liberia, you're sitting at home.
It's not 4K. You know what that salary is now? It's not 4K. They say 50%. They send it at 50% of their pay. The house, I think that 30% or so of their pay. They send it on 50%. So they're not 4K, but more than that. Those boys don't make 8K, those boys make over 10K. So that over 5K a month.
Look at that.
Yeah, over 5,000 a month. You just making it. You just laying out on your farm somewhere in Bubbly. Every month you make your 5K.
Oh God.
Yeah, but we are glad. Yeah, man. I can't wait for December to hit the time. My man, why you think the mood would be like when we arrive in Liberia on December 30th, the morning of December 30th? Tell me, what do you expect? What do you anticipate?
The crowd will be more than the previous.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, Obaga. I think the crowd will be larger than the last two returns to the country.
Absolutely.
And why do you think so?
Well, all of the ups and downs you have been through, government attack, government closing the radio station, government doing this, government doing that. This people, some will say, he have declared his intention, and I think it's time for me to give him a chance because he have been through a lot for us, we Liberians. So on a day, and it will not be like before the last time where some of your supporters will have to sneak in the airport and go and wait for it. This will be an open air stuff where everybody, there will be no fear, there will be absolutely nothing like security attack, because they have been watched by the international community. Everything that will be happening will be televised. So there will be a movement of crowd that will come out that day to welcome you, rush. Yeah, on that particular day. So that's easy. That's my expectation.
And Baga, you laid it out very accurately. Beautiful, brilliant analysis. Did someone tell you the day we land in Liberia, there will be no issues? The government dropped all their bogus charges. All their bogus charges, they dropped them.
Yeah.
We're running for Senate. The jubilation, the anticipation, the enthusiasm, the euphoria is all flowing. And so the people come out to show. In fact, that will be the official declaration of our campaign, December 30th.
We're on the airport.
We get into Monrovia, we're marching straight in town. We'll ride in those buses, and people will bring, as they normally do, their private vehicles. They will bring lots of buses. People will come from all over the place. That day, you remember what day they called December 19 when I got to Liberia? Henry Costa Day. But December 30th would trump December 19th. It will be the real Henry Costa Day.
We'll call it a Maserado Day. It will be Maserado
Forget
Day.
Henry Costa Day. It will be Liberia's Day. Because you see, Maserado is as the LU boys can say, it is the macrocosm of the larger society. When you hold Maserati County, you hold the country. So okay. Baga then let go off. So hold on, we'll get them back. So it will be a beautiful, beautiful thing. December 30th, 2022. It will not be easy. Henry Tabi Blama. Oh man, I look forward to seeing you. But it will not be easy. December 30th. But yes, that's when we get there. And in Maserati County, we have missed home. We've missed home so much. And our delegation, now the number is 18. We have a delegation of 18. We're all going on the same flight, the same day, arriving the same time, making our way to Monrovia. Oh, wallahi. It will be something. The opposition they were just going coma. They were just going coma by the time they see you. Coma. Yes, it will be the People's Day. Now Heron Kosa Day. December 19th was Heron Kosa Day. December 30th will be the People's Day. The people will be rising up to say, now we are taking this thing back. We're taking it back. We use Maserati County to build the momentum and unleash it against the CDC forces. We're coming for them. December 30th, 2022 will be a historic day. My folks have some. Okay, Bwaga is back with me. Bwaga, please that George to make sure all the apps are on, the online platforms that they are all on. Make sure of that. We're gonna go to the phone line now, Bwaga. We want to speak to our people on this issue of the House of Representatives rejecting. The House of Representatives did not reject this Benefits and Pension Scheme Act because they thought it was a good thing to do. They rejected it because they thought it was politically expedient to do. we reject this thing, we'll make ourselves look good to the public, and hopefully the public will remember us at the polls in 2023 when they go to vote. That is why these buggers did that. That is a singular reason why they did it, Bugger. What did you send me, Bugger?
Ministry of National Defense.
Yeah, according to Defense Minister James Yinka, the code of conduct restrains the soldiers from engaging into any political activities before, during, and after the 2023 general elections. Yinka mentioned that men and women with different wearing teachers are the same time from allowing the personal security guards to wear military-like clothes at all times. That one, that ain't your business, military-like clothes. That ain't your business. I agree with you. Soya people must stay away from from being involved in politics openly. But are you business to tell me what my bodyguard can wear or what my people can wear? If I don't wear a military-looking jacket or camouflage jacket, that ain't your business. You know? But let's go to the lines, Bwaga. Let's go to the lines and hear from our people. So they tell us exactly what they make of this the House's decision to reject the Senate's passage of this or the Senate voting on this bill, and then the passage, of course, it got passed in the Senate and the House rejected it, and also we are mourning the loss of Brother Daniel Manion. He was 62 years of age. He was a true national hero, and now we're going to have to find a way to maintain that school. I know I'm not from Riverside County, but those children matter to me. Those students matter to me. So we're going to try to find a way to ensure that that school does not close its doors to those children. Let's go to the lines and take some calls there.
All right, folks, 077-010-210-286-010-383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. The WhatsApp number and the ladies line. Let me see if I can get for our mothers and sisters. You can call me up on 088-848270. That's only for ladies. 088-848270. But the other lines are there: 077-010-102-086-010-383, 555-102-102, and the WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. Let's take this first caller here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bwaka, and good morning to the Pedro Costa.
Good morning.
From Banan's Keba. I want to give my condolence to the Menga family for the loss of that great hero. When we are trying to do a tremendous effort in the life of those people all the way in Moria, County. Back to the issue pertaining the pension benefit. I think the House of Representatives did not do anything that we expected that it could do. Because the offer from the public push them to do what we wanted for them to do. And Costa Show coming out breaking such information is not news to the public. Those who have been finding the Costa Show in 2013. You have broken so many stories, and the entire country have make a follow-on, have make such a follow-on. Like pertaining the donors money story that you break up. These are one of the stories that the entire country will do. Every part of the corner you use the corner of the community that you are in, people were discussing that story. So the Costa Show is now related of Costa Show breaking such a story that always there for the Labrador people.
Okay. Thank you so much. 077-010-102-102-86. Like we said here, we break the news while all follow. Now take this okay. That person slip up the line, but the phone lines are open. +231-888-624-171. Good morning.
Good morning, Bwaka.
Yeah.
Let me say good morning to Leader Henry Costa. He couldn't have said it any better. Mr. Gray and the rest from the CDC, they are scoring political coup on us. The very huge mistakes preserve the senator that I supported and continue to support Senator Dillon and Senator Steve Zafo for a massive error. I think the reason for which there is heat of time regarding the bill It is because the legislature included themselves into the bill. So people begin to politicize the whole thing. And Senator Dillon and the rest are dealing with Senator Dillon and are dealing with this after because I'm a member of the Liberty Party. They should be condemned of this because it is politically charged. CDC is flying every day by the day they're making huge mistakes and they're looking for hope to rescue the already failed government. They should be aware of all these things. Okay. So you see how so what can say to the people look back at it? What you would say?
All right, thank you. Now go back to the WhatsApp number and take this person. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Baka. Good morning, Costa. How you guys doing?
Good. Your name is Johnny was from?
This is Prince Jacob calling from Indianapolis, Indiana, USA.
Okay.
Quick question. I'm not little bit, but I'm really disappointed in Senator DeLong because we have high respect for him. So my question was to Costa if he have any conversation with Senator DeLong on that issue. And my other issue is I've been thinking to say this on the air, but each time I call is nowhere. I want to know from leader if he have ever contacted this boy who made this song for June 7, the famous June 7 protest. Eric Johnson, I think that's his name. I think I'm just asking Costa if you can stretch hand to him.
All right. Thank you so much.
Let me speak to that. Eric Johnson always get Coloma. So let me tell you about Eric Johnson. And Braga knows this, and a lot of people watching. Eric Johnson will contact you, say, oh, I was riding somebody motorbike, the motorbike lost for me, and so. Eric Johnson, all day, Eric Johnson get Coloma. He lies too much. I'm sorry. Me, I don't hide it. I tell you the truth how I feel. So what did I do? I stay away from him. Eric Johnson will go tell you, say, he was riding motorbike, they stole the motorbike, they put him in jail, you want free raise money for you to pay for the motorbike. He lies too much. I used to help Eric Johnson, but I stay away from him because he lies too much. And then when he lies and he wants money from you, he will harass you, he will call you 100 times a day. So I stay away from Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson lies too much. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Boaka. Good morning, Costa. Good morning, the Costa Show. Mr. Costa, my name is McDonald Guano, your big brother from Lome. I called to say thank you for this show and also express our regrets for the death of Mr. David Manion. I didn't know him. I was sort of impressed when you talk about his school and the rest of it, being an educationist myself. Well, yesterday, I think I called Michael and told him that there was such Brownie Samuka came on the show. I think he didn't give you all of the information, and then I think there was something you were trying to say about going to a judge and the judge introducing extraneous evidence in the case. Mr. Costa, there is something in the law called judicial notice. I'm no supporter of Mr. Judge Yami Bese. We come from the same place, yes, but his family and my family had an issue, but that is nothing about that. In fact, my father had a beef with him. I just want that as full disclosure. I'm in no way a supporter of him, but we have to be fair to everybody. There's something in law called judicial notice. What that means? It means that a judge could introduce in evidence something that was not said by the parties. So, and then even if Yankwe Bese has a hotel in Ganta that is big, you can't ascribe it to corruption necessarily. I saw the house of how you call it, Brownie Samuka in Senequale in 2011. That's my magnificent house. I don't think a salary could have built that himself. So let us be careful. We should not come and demean the character of people by saying this X, Y, and Z. Okay. Brownie Samuka should blame his lawyers who did not do the right thing. Brownie Samuka should have gone to Madame Salif, who was not in a position to bail him out like Brecker said. And Brecker asked a very fundamental question. I really enjoyed Brecker yesterday. I called him and said it. So I thought to bring this up because we have to be fair to everybody. Thank you, Mr. Costa.
Thank you so much. Now take this other person from this line here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name is Johnny was from. Okay, we just messed up on that caller. Let's come back and take the religious advisor to the Costa Show, Sekachipo. Biberon Sekachipo, good morning, welcome. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Sekachipo. Okay. He's not picking up. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning, brother.
You are live.
Yeah, hello.
You're live. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm joining from Jamaica along the Avenue.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to Petro.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Look, Aaron, you see, I support it.
Don't listen to the receiver. There's a delay. Listen to me through your.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said yesterday on the network, look, you are already named our lawmaker or Modelo as your campaign manager, and the thing that happened in our house that is, the House of Representatives running with, that I told him to be very smart. Very smart. I think this should be the last time that Modelo John will be able to do this thing. Because it bringing the people looking for way in which they can put us down.
Go ahead. All right, thank you so much. Let me take Sekachipo from this line. Sekachipo, good morning and welcome.
Bigay Tamara, good morning, my dear brother, and Mapige. Thank you for the recognition. And Leader Henry Pedro Costa, the giant of the nation. Good morning, my chief. I salute you revolutionarily.
Good morning, my brother. You sound very, very lively this morning.
To the Costa Show,
You are in
and I call from Bannerville.
What's the secret?
I know what I'm doing. Listen, my man, look, when it comes to Costa business, it's no joke between he and I. Let me be frank. My man, you know how many years they took Costa suffering in the process to deliver people? So, you know, his attitude has paved the way for him. It's not disrespect. Now, having said that to this pension bill that is in question, let me make my input. One of the things that I can say to Senator Delon is, he promised to us was, whatever going to take place in the Senate, as my followers, I will let you all know. Then I ask, did this thing get to the public through Senator Delon? That's the first thing. What it wasn't done that way, I'm not happy with Senator Delon. Honestly, you know, let me tell you, if you have broke the news, you have signed in committee room, and then you are telling us that you were not in the know. Let me not make the Costa Show to look strong away, but it was totally wrong. And the Costa Show is not there to shield certain activities. Senator Delon needs to just be very careful. The issue of Musa Bilete again, some of us we got problem with you on that. You can't keep doing things and then you claim to be the light. We will be honest with you. Right. But Henry Costa, let me say this to you. Come December, you know your men captain again, we eat bananas with there now. We are warming up, preparing, and you also add on the list. We will be ahead of that group for coming for bananas. We're coming. Right. Thank you for the show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. December 30th, the day we arrive in Liberia, it will be a momentous day. Let's take some more calls. Our guest, Mr. James Yinka, will join us very shortly.
Good morning.
Calls there on
good morning, brother. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Let us say good morning to Henry. And the reason why I called it, these few days, and if you will follow the show, monitoring it, enjoying it, we're not necessarily all the time because there are other people who feel that they want to be heard, and we, because we regularly, we are denying it and they need to be heard too. I don't think for a long time, more than a decade now. But somebody said, they try to justify why Yami basically introduced evidence to compete planning. And I would have said pass to say that there's something called judicial notice. That a judge can introduce judicial notice. Judicial notice is flagged by the lawyer, either the opposing lawyer, the defense lawyer, or the plaintiff lawyer, or the complaining lawyer. So if the law, there's a massive in law say the law will not do for you what you cannot do for yourself. So if you and myself go to court, you won't flag anything, I'm flagging that a judge will introduce it, then against that massive of the law that say the law will not do for you what you cannot do for yourself. Besides, so when I say they stop running horse in something for it, they start will not pay. Then he did not follow the show, he had not followed Granny. because Brownie worked with the UN for 7 years. He was making good amount of money. Not salary. So if you don't know that, and you think that because you are minister and making 13 or 15 million or 15,000, and you compare it to the money bill, then you gotta know what you worked before you became minister in government. So I just cannot take and someone says, oh, there's only a constitutional notice that the judge can introduce it incompetently. Somebody that's lie. We cannot use the public to how you call it, to confuse the public.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, Charlie. Thank you very, very much.
Noah, good morning. Welcome, Noah. Good
morning. My name is Noah Zhao Gibson. Quickly, before I make the point, I call for. I think Charles Robert said it right, to be honest. That caller was not fair to Brownie. Brownie worked with the UN sector, in the UN sector and several other areas before he even became defense minister for 12 years. So it was not the 12 years money that made him to acquire the kind of properties. But the point I called to me, look, anyone who is joking with Costa election in Montserrat, that you see be playing with, because I can guarantee you, when Costa touches down on this soil on December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve, you will know that 2023 is around. Mobilization are ongoing, and I'm one of those that doing the mobilization. In fact, as I'm speaking to you, I just met a youth in my community. They are leaders this morning. 2 weeks from now, we will continue our mobilization as I started last week. And I can guarantee you, I intend to take not less than 6,000 to 7,000 people just from Jefferson here to that airport. I don't know about orders.
Noah,
and yeah,
you've been yearning for this statement from Costa to declare his intention for the Senate of Montserrat County, and now it's glaring. He have come up with such statement. How prepared are you and your team to get into where he wants to be? Because Costa, he said, "Oh, Mama Costa, you have to declare, you have to do this." So I will need to know. Yeah. I need to ask him a few questions.
Waka, I can guarantee you, if you ever follow me, what I did for Senator Dillon, I'm going to do quadruple time of what I did for Senator Dillon for Costa.
Do you know that Costa is different from Dillon, right?
Yes, Costa is different from Dillon, and that is the reason why. That's the reason why the effort I will exert will also be different from Dillon. That's the reason why I'm going to exert a different effort because Costa is different from Dillon. And I can guarantee you, there are people who are intellectually broke and intellectually empty who have got nothing to say about Costa. You cannot question a man's opinion on the way he will make an opinion as it relates to issues that are affecting the country. You want to use it as a propaganda against him and think that you will succeed. I can tell you, everything Costa has outlined in this country, when it comes to ill, they have been proving 90%, if possible 95%. So what an issue you put back in Costa? What an issue?
Noah,
so that thing there is not going anywhere.
Noah, my last question to you. You are in a community that is overcrowded by Muslims, and Mr. Kone having declared if he will be contesting in Montserrat or Bapolu, but don't you think he would take away some votes from you and even Costa in the Jacobstown belt?
Listen, I'm not here to estimate anybody. I'm not here to say should Mr. Kone declare he is not going to be a factor, but I can tell you, if Mr. Kone wants to declare, that is a democratic right. But I can guarantee you that Costa is going to be the bigger picture in this place. Even if he will get some a vote from his team men here, not all his team men will go on the travel line or the religious line. And you remember, Costa is a fan of everybody. Costa has a very good Muslim follower as well. Costa is one of those that have been pushing for the Fula to be added to the list of tribes in this country. And both of the Fula are Muslims. So they may not have the voting right, but they do have influence over their fellow religious police. So I can tell you, Costa comes from a bigger picture. But let me conclude on this one. I will let Amara connect that I'm not in any way trying to tell him to circumvent his political ambition. But I think for me, if he was to declare to run in Monserrado, the time will not be the right time. Costa has made himself, Costa alone shows himself. And I think this time around, we're going to satisfy Costa. Even if you will contest on my in-party ticket as a party official, let me be on record for saying this. Maybe I may be questioned for that, but I can guarantee you this will not. I will not go for party when it comes to anyone. I can guarantee you I will put my conscience.
Bagay, you see Noah doing a job? The man's a campaign spokesman.
Okay, Noah.
You see the man doing a job?
Finally, from my end, if there was a recommendation from you as a
Noah is a brilliant guy.
What would that recommendation be? If it would be politically or any otherwise, what would you recommend for Costa to do to get him to the seat of Monserrado County?
My man, I said here as a campaign spokesman in Monserrado. Will you want me to declare our strategy? I will tell you, yeah. I can tell you. You know how many people are the biggest platform in the country? You know how many people listening here and how many people that would not want for Costa to be senator and they want to try Costa? Do you want me to destroy my candidate? I can't do that. So thank you. That's the answer.
All right, Noah, thank you very much. Oh my God, Noah, you hear the campaign strategy? I mean, the campaign spokesman. Wow, we are good to go. We are good to go. But we will take our guest in 8 minutes. Literally 8 minutes. We will take Mr. James Yinka in 8 minutes. So, and that's a completely apolitical conversation we're gonna have with him. But let's take a few more calls. Noah, my man, I really enjoy you, my man. I enjoy you, Noah. I enjoy you. In fact, I buy your. Does Noah drink cold beer? What does Noah drink? Noah can drink stout or beer. What does Noah drink?
Do I get drink stout?
Noah can drink stout or beer?
Yeah.
Okay. Noah, my man, the weekend on me. What? The way you sound like that, no, the weekend on me, my man. Let me do this for big brother Towa Yinswa. Towa Yinswa, he celebrates his 48th birthday tomorrow. And I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy pre-birthday to you, Mr. Towa Yinswa. The real Ebola hero. When you're looking for a real Ebola hero, is Towa Yinswa. Towa Yinswa is a counselor at law. He's a public health expert. He works at Johns Hopkins. I mean, wait. Maybe your things here. As a senior research associate at Johns Hopkins, the best in the industry. So you don't know a real Ebola hero. Even when I told him that he'll be speaking to us, giving the briefing on the Ebola crisis, fighting Ebola, Towa Yinswa is a real Ebola hero. And not the political Ebola hero, the real Ebola hero, Towa Yinswa. But let's go and take some more calls there. Mr. Alex Coffey, a consummate professional, a man of great integrity. He and his darling beloved wife, they celebrate their wedding anniversary today. We're celebrating you, Mr. Alex Coffin, and your darling wife. Congratulations to you both. We're celebrating Mr. Towa Yinswa. Towa Yinswa has been a very, very supportive big brother. He comes to all of our events. My graduation, he was there. My birthday, he was there. And we always talk. He's a patriot. He loves his country. He's doing very well in America. He rubs shoulders with some of the, he's rubbing shoulders with the best and the brightest in the field of public health. Let's take some more calls, and then in 5 minutes, we'll take our guest. My friend Richard Jaina Mo celebrates his birthday tomorrow. Richard Jaina Mo, I want to say happy pre-birthday to you.
Good morning.
Brother. I look forward to seeing you in December.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bogai.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
My name is Usman Mbelete. I'm the chairperson of the Unity Party Intellectual Response Bureau and Regional District Number 2. Thank you this morning. Thank you to my good friend Costa. I would like to take this time, to inform the folks on this media today, the birthday of my son, the little Mohammed. So I'm extending my birthday to my son.
Happy birthday.
Okay, Costa, thank you very much. This is number 2 because you are asking my comrade, on Noah. And I think me and Noah have come a wrong way. All the protests that have been held here, I'm on record. You can ask Noah. We have been moving together. When it comes to Unity Party and COP, I'm on the front line. And I can tell you, I'm a resident of district number 2. We are here. You know, Baga has a question about the Muslim and Madingo. No, let me be fair with you. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Madingo. I'm proud to be a Madingo, a Muslim. But I don't think we vote on tribal land. Hello?
You are live.
Yes,
Go ahead.
we can hear you, Usman.
Yeah.
We can hear you, my brother.
Yeah, I don't think we vote on tribal land. If you can remember, you know, the election between Thomas Fala and that of, you know, Dillon, you know, district number 2 overwhelmingly voted Dillon. And also in 2019, when Dillon was, you know, contesting against, you know, Poleta, the record is there. In fact, says, you know, 2 Muslims have been in a race with Dillon. We rejected them. For example, Dukle and also Koyate. They have been in a race. You saw the results. So we don't vote on tribal law or religion law. I think if the all Liberians follow that same pattern, it'll be okay for all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me say something after Brother Benedict leaves the line. When he leaves, after he leaves.
Yeah, go ahead. Just conclude, bro.
Hello?
Yeah, just conclude.
So, like I already said, we don't vote on tribal land. So here in district number 2, I can reassure Costa that, you know, the vote is going to be overwhelmed, because as I speak to you, I am the co-chair for mobilization and recruitment for COP district number 2 chapter, and my mayor Ali Fofana is the chairperson for district number 2 COP. So we have already reactivated the cell in district number 2. So the mobilization is going on. So you.
All right. Thank you so much.
And let me say something to what Brother Usman Belete said. Brother Usman Belete is a patriot for whom I have great admiration and respect. He's been with us foot to foot in every effort for democracy in our country. And, you know, he said something that is so true. You will be surprised. The Mandingo people don't vote simply on the basis of tribal. Because, you know, he struck 2 points. The Liberty Party put forward, I think it was in 2011, Donzo. Was it Donzo or Dukle? I think Lucini Dukle or something. And yes, he was a fine candidate. There was nothing wrong with him. But he did receive some good Mandingo votes. But the Mandingo people didn't vote for him overwhelmingly. They voted for other people. Then when Delon ran in 2019, my own brother, Sheikh Kuyate is a good friend of mine. Very good friend of mine, but and I admire Sheikh, but the Mandingo people did not vote for Sheikh Kuyate. They voted for Brother Delon. So that's true. He's right. The Mandingo people do not vote purely on the basis of your religion and your tribe. No, they don't. That's true. That is very, very, very true. He is right. Brother Ability is right. So they vote for you on the basis. But actually, Amara is on his way to Bapulu County. That is where he is contesting. Amara and I had a very good meeting. Amara and I would meet every 2-3 months. We'll have lunch. For the last 2 years, I have been doing it every 2-3 months. Amara and I would meet. We had lunch together, and we talked everything about the country, where we are, and everything. So I knew what Amara was planning. Amara had said to me, "My brother, I want to run, but the people say you should run too. But if you're running in Monserrato, I don't think 2 of us should clash heads. I will not run there. I'm looking to run in Bapulu." So, you know, everybody be like, "Oh, Amara running Monserrato." No, I know where Amara is running. Amara has a big establishment in Bapulu. He has a massive farm in Bapulu. That's his home. That's where he's from. And that's where Amara Corner is going to run. And we wish Amara Corner the best, you know, but he's not running in Monserrato County. Just so you know. So there's going to be no clash with Amara Corner in Monserrato County. Not at all. Not at all. I want to do this for Brother Yankwe Wungbang. Happy birthday to you. It's from your sister-in-law, my dear sister, Love Wungbang. I wish you all the best. I wish you many, many returns of your birthday. There was something I wanted to say before we took our guest. There's something, because it's time now we go, and it's time we brought him on. So we're going to leave all these other things. We're going now to speak with, that's what we do here. We believe in promoting Liberian business. I have a bias. I tell you this all the time. One of the things you can be assured, I spoke with a businesswoman yesterday. I have a lot of respect for her. I will not call her name. for certain reasons. But they are in the ANC, and they told me she and her husband, a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. He's a big brother of mine. One rather who's a fight on Facebook and all. He's a big ANC man. This guy is a consummate professional, you know, and but he was never political, at least not in terms of playing politics in the theatrics. I mean, in the theater, as some of us do. But he has gotten very, very political in a vocal way. I respect him. We clashed many times. He's an ANC man, but he told me yesterday, and I spoke with his wife and I chatted with him. He told me, he said, Henry, we're supporting you. We're supporting Mr. Cummings for president, but we're supporting you for senator. Well, we know that it's the best thing to do. It's the right thing to do. You've been around for long. You fought for long, and we know you will bring something to the Liberian Senate. And it's just humbling that we're receiving that kind of tremendous support. And I was about to say, his wife is a big businesswoman, an industrious, hardworking businesswoman. I will not call her name. I spoke with her yesterday on the phone, and she said to me something that really struck a chord with me. She said, "We know, Costa, that when you go to the Senate, you will be our voice in the Senate for business people, for Liberian business people, because you've done that over the years. You stood with us every single time we had an issue with the government, whether it was high tariffs at the port, what it had to do with APM terminals, jacking up the duties, what it had to do with whatever. You stood with us over the years, and it's now time for us to stand with you." That was so touching. It meant a lot to me. That is exactly why people should vote for people, because of what they do, not what little money they can give people. Most voters don't care about that. They want a candidate that can deliver something to them. So business people, when it comes to Liberian business people, I'm biased. I'm very positively biased and positively predisposed. So now we go and take Mr. James Yinka. Mr. Yinka, good morning.
Good morning, Henry. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's good to have you this morning.
I'm doing very good, though.
Good.
I got up a little early, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, this is what we do. This is my life, story of my life. But Mr. Yinka, we're glad to have you. I will just tell the public a little bit about you. You are James Yinka. You are born and raised Liberian. You reside in Gettysburg, beautiful Gettysburg, Maryland. You've been living there for about 5 years now. You previously lived in Minnesota for 13 years. You started on operating a prospects. You were running a prospects accounting. You are running a company called Prospects Accounting Services in Maryland. What you do is that you're involved in providing bookkeeping, tax, and consulting services to small businesses. You work for multinational corporations. Prior to starting your own practice, you were involved in various fields, accounting, financial management. You attended the University of Ghana, Legon, great school. Then you went to the Keller Graduate School of Management, another great school. And recently, from the COPGO, I hope I pronounced that correctly, the COPGO, or the COGA. The Costa School of Management at American University in Washington, D.C., another great school. You have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in business administration, accounting, finance, and taxation. You come from Pickersett, Grand Cook County. Beautiful place, by the way, pristine, untapped. Yes. So you are going to be speaking to us this morning about what it is you do and the services you provide. We're going to be talking to you about global branding or branding of global corporations, developing non-alcoholic energy drink beverages, and a whole number of things. But Mr. Yinka, welcome. You've done quite a lot and continue to.
Yeah. Happy to be on your program, man. I follow you for a very, very long time, and you've done very, very well. Your platform is extremely, good.
Thank you.
And your advocacy has always been, on point. So thank you so much for the work you do.
We're humbled, and it's our pleasure to have you. And we pride ourselves on being champions for Liberian entrepreneurship, Liberian economic empowerment, and just basically Liberians who do well. such as yourself. So it's our pleasure to have you here. This platform belongs to all of our people, yourself included. So tell us, Mr. Yinka, what do you want to discuss with us this morning? I've already, laid a premise, but you can take it over from there.
Well, Henry, we what we've done in this space is that with all the other things that I've done in my own career, I strongly believe that as Liberians we can do a little bit more. We were one of the oldest republic, 175 years, but we still don't have um, on things that many other Africans have done. So because of that, because I carry that in my mind, I've always been wanting to find a way, you understand, to do something meaningful that can bring us out as Liberians, because we're not only politicians, we're not only passionate about politics. Of course, it's a good thing, but we're also passionate about business. We're also passionate about many other things. Like I always say, individually we are very good, people, but collectively that's where we have some small issues. But what I've done and what I'm trying to do, for that matter, is that I'm trying to build a global brand together with other Liberians, trying to build a global brand that will have that Liberian, nest to it. Okay, we have the Liberian nest to it, and though it's based here in the States, but don't forget, I'm a Liberian first, and all of us, who are part of it, are Liberians first before we are Americans, whatever it is. So we've developed a very potent, very potent, very premium, in fact, high premium and high quality beverage. It's very healthy, extremely healthy, validated by a renowned professor at the University of Maryland. Um, we call it Muncie Power Drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and in fact,
You got a can there?
These are the cans. Yeah, these are the cans here.
That's great.
Yeah, we got 4 flavors of it. This is the mango. This is the strawberry, and this is the pineapple.
Wait. When you say mango, strawberry, pineapple, is it artificial flavoring or is organic flavoring?
It's organic. In fact, that's one of the things we try to do. We make sure that we are making sure that we have nothing artificial in it. It's an energy drink, so to speak, but it's a very healthy brand of the energy drink. What we've done is that we've added some ingredients to it that can bring you that can give to the regular consumer, vitality, high energy, but at the same time, very, 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 very healthy. Rid the body of toxins, help you to to rehydrate, after exercise, or maybe hydrate before you go to exercise, and it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and a lot of other things I do. It even helps you to focus on all that. So as a student, this would be a very good thing, for you. Now we launched it 2 weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks today, and we had people from the county in Montgomery County, Maryland, come to the program. We had people from the university. We had a professor from the University of Maryland coming to it, and because we worked with her and she tested it for us, and she and her students were in the laboratory. They tested it, and the compounds they found in it, she came to us and discussed it, at the launching program. And she was very, very, in fact, she was very, very impressed with it, and she gave it high marks, and she's willing to come on the show and other places to discuss it, with many people. So that's what we are trying to do. And
No.
it's impressive.
Now, James, I'm sorry for interrupting. And now that is impressive. That is impressive. The commodities market. Once it takes off and other people like it and everybody likes it, that's it. It's gone. It's gone. Let's talk distribution. Where can we find it? I want to be able to buy some now. I want to be able to drink it. I want to put it in my fridge and say, yeah, this is Liberian man is behind this. Where can we find it?
Well, just to make sure that it's like the Liberianness remains with it. We are just about having in stores and supermarkets or marketplaces in Liberia.
Oh, it's already in Liberia.
Yeah, the first shipment is on its way to Liberia. In fact, it should be there. We expect it this week. Our shippers just told us that hopefully by next weekend it will be in. Yeah, it will be there. So once we get it from
the ETA
in stores, yes. So the very first shipment is going to Liberia. So to launch it, to bring in the market, we're doing it in Liberia and here in the USA, and then we want to do a controlled sort of launching because we believe that once it comes to the market and people get to know it and people get to feel it, I mean, it's going to be
flying off the shelves.
Definitely will fly off the shelves. Even if you look at it here, even the packaging, everybody who sees the packaging is very impressed.
Man, you should send me some, man, so I can get on Facebook and drink it and share it to people and stuff like that.
Well, Henry, you don't live too far, so I would definitely put some in the mail for you today, and then I'll make sure you be one of the guys to talk about it, because once you experience it, it's a very different drink, so to speak. It's very different. Yeah, I mean, you taste it, you have a very good experience of it.
So I'd like you to tell me, James, you are a consummate professional with many years of experience under your belt in finance and accounting and other things. What the hell brought you into beverages and stuff like that? Tell me about it. Healthy beverages.
We go to school. I mean, we go to school to do a lot of, to have the ability to be able to analyze things, to be able to, tell right from wrong. True. But we have passions, right? We have our own things that move us.
True.
So yeah, I may have the accounting degree, I may have the tax degree, I may have the business degree and all that kind of stuff, which I appreciate, I thank God for. But what burns me and what gets me up in the morning is business. That's why when I work for somebody, where I work for a company, I get a little jittery and bored very quickly. Mm-hmm. But when I'm doing my business, I can do it all night, stay up all night, write my business proposals and stuff, and I would never get tired, because that's what I think I was made to do, so to speak. So the beverage thing, I've always loved exercising. I've always loved exercising, and then because of that, I used to do the Red Bull thing too. I mean,
I'm about to start myself. October the 1st. I've set that date out as when I begin my exercise regimen.
Exactly. So that's why I developed this here in my own place, and then I started partnering with people to kind of perfect it. And then how come we perfected it? And again, like I said, I have this strong belief that Liberians can do much more. So this brand, we intend to make it a very global brand with the Liberian-ness to it. Mm-hmm. Understand? It's an American company, American-made product.
I was about to ask you that. Where has it been manufactured and all that kind of stuff? It's been manufactured here in the U.S., right? Produced here.
Well, no, it's not been, because we use the natural ingredients, right? So if we manufacture here in the States,
it will be too much for you to bring all the raw materials here. That's true.
Definitely. So bring the raw materials here, and then we
then it's going to hack up the price, and it's not going to be very affordable.
Well, again,
what I'm trying to say, if you brought the raw materials to the U.S. to manufacture, it would jack up the price. Exactly. It would not be affordable. Exactly. You don't want it to not be affordable.
Definitely, you got the point. When you do it here in the States, because finding organic materials here can be very, very expensive. When you go to Whole Foods, it's extremely expensive. So what we've done is that we've gone to the source of the raw material. You understand? We went to a country in Asia, partner with them, and so they are manufacturing for us. But the formula, everything belongs to us. We've had meetings with them. We've met them in person. We talked to them, and then they're willing to produce. So now they produce our first shipment. Hopefully, one day, the goal is one day.
Factory could be in Liberia one day.
One day we can make Liberia.
After you've established now as a global brand in high demand.
Exactly.
Now you can produce anywhere you like.
Exactly. So what we try to do, Henry, is that the business is a very potentially big one. We believe. Because the energy drink, the subsector of the beverage industry is a huge market. In fact, it's projected to reach almost $100 billion by 2030. You understand? Global. In the States alone, it's about $26 billion in the States alone. In 2021, the market, the entire market was like $26 billion. You understand the market potential for energy drink. So it's a good market to venture into. It's something good to do, and then because it is our own brand, because we're not manufacturing for anybody, we can tweak it, we can do whatever, we can send it to everywhere in the States, Kenya, everywhere in Africa. And because we carry ECOWAS passports, we have access to 400 million potential customers in Africa alone.
To sell to.
And in all of Africa, we have access to 1.3 billion people. So it means if their product, God's grace, if their product becomes successful,
and it catches on.
Exactly. What that does is that, it could be a very big, with a Liberian product, Liberian initiative, being a global success. It's possible. Now, when I put it into context, I always say, look at, think about Liberia. Think about Shintao in Liberia. It's a very good brand.
It's a good beer, but it's Chinese beer. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Then think about the parent company of Shintao. Think about the parent company of Shintao. Who owns Shintao? Imagine how successful that parent company is, and then put us in that space. So now we become the parent company of Muncie Power Drink that could be everywhere in the world. Okay, that could be everywhere. You go to every shelf. You go to Ghana, you could see this here. You go maybe to China, you could see this on the shelf. And believe me,
what's the name again, James? What's the name again?
Come again?
What's the name of the beverage again? What's the name again? The name of the beverage, the drink.
Muncie Power Drink.
Okay, could you spell it? Is it M-O-O-N-C-I?
M-O-N-S-I-E.
Oh, M-O-N-S-I-S. Okay.
Yeah. Muncie comes from Muncio. Okay. My daughter is Muncio.
I like the name.
Thank you. My daughter is Muncio, and her play name is Muncie. So I just use that, as her name. And then it means power. It means love. It means a lot of other things.
Yeah. That's wonderful. James, I see several serious-minded people here watching are asking, are you looking for investors? Are you looking for people to invest? I mean, not necessarily deep pocket investors, but people looking to buy a little piece of the pie, because they're seeing something here. They're seeing tremendous prospects when this thing blows up. So I mean, I'm just telling you what people are writing here.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So James, when this shipment arrives in Liberia sometime next week, and they get on the shelves and all of that, what we can do here, we can help. Because there are lots of energy, like Liberians in Liberia drink a lot of energy drinks, different energy drinks. But we need to let them know that this particular Muncie Power drink is a Liberian drink produced all the way at one of the best factories somewhere in Asia with organic, natural products, the Liberian way, with a Liberian touch and a Liberian-ness. So what we can do, we want to be able to help you blow it up, because you want to blow up from home. And then, of course, it's going to have the same impact that people are going to look out for here in stores and stuff. So we should have that conversation some other time so that we can help you do that. Yeah.
Amen.
That's what we're
and we really will appreciate that. I mean, Henry, we want every Liberian to be involved. We want every Liberian to be involved in this initiative, because it's a Liberian initiative. I mean, that's how we want to see it. And besides that, Henry, I just wanted to point out to you that, we are, because it's a new brand, because it's a new brand, so to speak. We want to appeal to Liberians, right? Wherever you see this brand on the market, try to buy it, try to patronize it, try to own it. Okay, there are a lot of other energy drinks on the market in Liberia. We know that, but this one is different. This one, it may be a little bit, in terms of pricing, it may not be, compared to what you see on the market. It may be a little bit, maybe $2, $2.50, whatever it is. But guess what? It's way better. It's way, because this year you can drink it and you'll be sure that you have no health issues at all. Most of the other brands, I mean, the big brands, the small brands, they are sugar water, so to speak. And they just mix it with caffeine, make them extremely.
Why you see, I asked you the question, James.
Exactly.
I made sure to ask that question. What is it made of? And I was hoping you would say what you said. Organic, natural material. And it makes sense because the fact that it's produced all the way in some country in Asia where they've got lots of mangoes, they've got lots of pineapples, and cheap too, but good quality stuff. You can afford to make the natural organic stuff. It makes sense. That's good thinking you put there, you know? That's brilliant. That's brilliant, James.
Yeah, and we're very careful, you know, because again, the intention is to make it a little different from what's on the market. In fact, way different from what's on the market. Yeah, in the States, everywhere. So everybody who encounter it is more like, wow, how did you even come by the idea of it? You know?
I mean, put my thing in the middle. I was saying my address today. Let me sample it.
I would do that, honey. I would definitely do that.
If you just tune
another portion to this we try to do is that we want to bring Liberians on board, right? We say, okay, we don't want to share the glory alone. We want everybody else to be involved. So we decided that we take 10% of this business, right? We want to give it to Liberians. We want to make Liberians a part of it.
You need equity participation.
Come again?
Equity participation.
Equity, yes.
Equity.
We have.
That's what I'm telling you. So you're gonna have to provide your contact information, James, because some people you want to get in touch with you.
Exactly. I will give you the website address. You can go on the website and check it out.
All right, James. Hold on. Let's do that right now.
Okay.
While you're speaking, what is the website
It's
drop it in that chat room that we got that you and myself.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, drop it in that chat room right now, and I will go and paste it here in the live feed, and then pin it so that everyone can see the website. They can go on there, and they can write you there. They can get in touch with you there. That's brilliant. Just drop it in there, folks. If you're just tuning in, we have with us Mr. James Yinka. He's a Liberian who lives in the United States, and he is a CEO of a beverage company, a Muncie Power Drink. It is a great product made from natural organic raw materials, mangoes and pineapples and you name it. And the first shipment is on its way to Liberia. It should be there next week. When it gets there, we'll tell you what supermarkets, what stores you can find it. And I'm pretty sure I will get my own and drink my own before they all want to get in Liberia and they play out of the port. And I will tell you how it tastes when I get mine first and drink it. Yeah, but this is wonderful. I'm very glad to hear this because, as he said, the energy drink market is a big market. As he said, it is expected to grow to $100 billion by 2030, and that is tremendous. And our brother has entered the market. So we hope that a year or two or three from now, we'll be talking hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. And that's possible because you see the thing about these products, right? The reason why these products take off, and once people drink it and they like it and they see the benefits, the health benefits, and it's made of all natural substances rather than all these artificial flavors and sugars and all that kind of stuff, people get hooked on. They just keep drinking it. So I don't buy soda, James. I like Coke. I love it. I love soda, but because I like it so much, and it's not too good it's not good for you. So I don't buy it at home. The reason I don't buy it because when I buy it at home, I would drink it. So I don't buy it. So I'm gonna replace soda with my Muncie Power Drink.
Exactly.
Because that's what I drink, because it's got health benefits.
Yep.
You see, that's what I want.
And that's you see, that's the thing. Listen, by the time you get introduced to this here and you experience it, you taste it, you get a case of it. I'll tell you the truth. Some of the benefits that this thing gave you, you would never want to taste anything else. I can assure you, 100%. You would never want to taste anything else. And that's the experience we've gotten from a lot of people so far. When they get to taste it, they keep coming back to me. I'm like, no, it's not on the market yet. It'll be on the market very soon. So we don't want to, well, I will let you experience it. I will send you your cans today, and then you'll definitely experience it. Now, I was talking about the equity part of it. We want to give like 10%. In fact, we are giving 10% out to the community here in the States, everywhere. We don't have restrictions on who can be part of it. You go on the website. Like I said again, give me a call. We can talk about that, and then be part of it. We encourage everybody to be part of it. Because again, and you never know. You never know. You never know what could become of it. Think about the Red Bull of the world. Think about Monster. Think about all the other big brands. That's how they got their start, and you never know what could be. And then to being part of something like this could be seriously beneficial. And we want librarians to be part of it. We've had institutional people come to us, but we said we're not ready yet for institutional. We want to go to our community and share the glory with everybody. Yeah. So we encourage people. Give us a buzz. Let's talk about it, and then be part of it. It's very you'll count yourself blessed in a couple of years from now that you took part in this initiative.
Yep. When you speak of that, I'm reminded of something Mark Cuban said. The Shark Tank investor, billionaire Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He said one of his biggest investment misses was Uber. When the Uber guys approached him, and he passed it up. He didn't think he had a great shot. Today, he regrets that. But even more interesting was Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson said when he was in his prime, Nike, which had just started, Nike approached him, and Nike offered him equity to become the brand ambassador to promote the company. Because they had just started. Magic was a big star, and they thought Magic would help the company take off. Magic said no. Magic opted for the offer made by Adidas. Adidas had been around much longer. They were offering him cash. He took the cash as opposed to the equity. He said every time he passes by a Nike store, he kicks himself in the stomach.
Exactly.
Because he missed out on a glorious opportunity to become a billionaire. So I agree with you. Companies that have prospects, scoop up a piece of the pie early on, hold on tight to it, don't sell it, and then of course later on you can sit back and make money in your sleep.
Exactly. That's what it is, Henry.
You didn't send me the website. Send me the website.
This guy come again?
You were supposed to send me the website link. So
I sent it to you in the comment section. I've sent it.
Oh, in the comment section on the live feed?
Yeah.
Oh, James, you think I will see that thing?
I'm not too technology inclined. Help me. Mm-hmm.
Just type it in our WhatsApp chat room. The chat room.
Okay.
Our other friend.
I will send it to you. Okay.
Yes, please. So I can pin it. People keep asking for it. The interest is interesting. Yeah. Yes. So, was it? I believe it was. Yeah, Joe Williams. I believe you're right. I think it was Converse that actually, giving that piece of the pie. All right, folks. So we're speaking with our brother here, James Yinka. They're doing great stuff here. Okay, great. I've got the website now, James. I've got it. Thank you very much. I'm going to pin it right here at the bottom of the feed. Folks, this is how you can get in touch with the company. All their contact information should be there. All right, I just posted it. And now I'm going to pin it at the bottom of the page. So it is www.pgcpowerdrink.com. I like that, PGC. So the PGC stands for what? Prospects
Group of Companies.
Prospect Group of Companies. Beautiful. pgcpowerdrink.com. Wonderful, folks. You can't forget that. pgcpowerdrink.com. Go look them up. You get their contact information, get in touch with the company. As you heard him say, they're deliberately and conscientiously putting up 10% equity in a company for individual Liberian equity participation. They want to make sure you all can share a piece of this pie. So that you all can say, yeah, I got 0.001% of the company. Or I got, by that time, and the company now get big. You say, no, you just, every time you drink a can, somebody drinks a can, you're making money. James, everybody's going to the energy business. I see, what's the guy's name? The Rock. So you are right about the rise and the prospects of the energy beverage market, because everybody's going into it. Why people? What's the study behind? I haven't read any study behind it. I like to read studies, case studies, and all of that research study. But what's the story behind it? Why are so many people drinking energy drinks?
Well, Henry, everybody, nowadays life has become so, busy. People are involved in a lot of stuff, a lot of activity, and people also, not many people getting the recommended, dose of sleep, time of sleep that people, I mean, that that they need, and because of the activity that we have, everybody has, and the lack of sleep, everybody is looking for that extra boost. Okay, students, for instance, students are, when we were coming up, we were using cola. We're using the rare cola to study. I remember we used the rare cola. We take it, and then our parents would not allow us to use the coffee, to use the coffee. With the energy drink thing, you don't have to, taste the bitter cola. They pack it with sugar and then give you the high. So a lot of people believe that when they take the energy drink, it kind of boosts them. It gives them that extra, energy and other stuff to do a lot of things that they are involved with. That's the spike. And the research also has shown that most people like the high, especially young kids. They like the high, but then the CDC, the Center for Disease Control in the USA, has always been warning people, to wean off or limit their intake of high sugar, high fructose, and artificial flavoring energy.
And that adrenaline it gives them.
Come again?
I said that adrenaline that they get from drinking.
Exactly. It boosts adrenaline. But so our brand, just to pivot, our brand, it's more like a response to what the CDC has always been saying. So you get everything that you get from Red Bull and other stuff, but without the risk. You understand?
So you remove that risk factor.
Exactly. Without the risk of hypertension, without the risk of diabetes,
and it still gives you all the
without
other
the risk of exactly, without the risk of all the other things that the CDC has warned against. You understand? You get the high, you get the the sustained energy. You take it, you feel very good.
I told you, October the 1st, I'm starting my gym journey.
Okay.
And this will be the drink for that.
Exactly.
Every day as I go to the gym, I got my Muncie power drink.
Power drink, exactly.
And then with my muscles like this.
And look at me, I'm so happy to be on your show. I really am. And this is it. I mean, to be very frank with you, encourage a lot of people to come on board this thing. Encourage people when they see it in store.
Man, how about your website? You thought on the Costa Show, you got thousands listening on radio in Liberia. You are on six online platforms and radio, everything. Then you say what?
Yeah, but we promoted Buffalo Energy Drink. We started from Roots FM, Voice FM.
You promoted Buffalo. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, but we're doing business.
We are promoting Liberian. Liberian.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. One of the things I was saying the other day, right? As I'm aspiring to the Senate. So I was saying one of the things I propose to bring to the Senate in the form of legislation is an act that they have here in the States, the Buy Liberian Act. We will just modify it, customize it to fit our realities. And we can do it in so many ways. So to promote Liberian entrepreneurship. So for example, a guy such as yourself, a Liberian company, you should enjoy right off easily incentives that help to grow your company, with the customs duties and setting up office, running your back office operations, and a whole range of things that you should enjoy as a Liberian entrepreneur, just to help you grow. Because when James Yinka and his partners do well, where do you think they're going to carry that money?
You're
going to beautiful picnic sets, and maybe build a mansion up there. So James, thank you so much, man. We are glad to have you on this morning.
Okay.
And as I said to you, we want to help you. And because this is just the beginning of your company, let me tell you one of the things we do here. And I shouldn't be saying it because we run a business, but we're biased when it comes to Liberians. We are positively predisposed when it comes to Liberians. And because there are people, and I don't join other people to beat up on Liberian. Oh, Liberian, I do business. Liberian, but we don't often give our people a shot. There was a time in this country, James, African Americans were not doing well in business, but the U.S. government made a conscientious decision to develop an affirmative action infrastructure to empower African American businesses and minority businesses. You know that, James. If you're a minority business in this country, there's certain contracts that are protected for you. There are protectionist clauses in place to protect and uplift and empower small businesses owned by minorities. We need some economic protectionism in our country. Affirmative action. Not just politics. We need people who can bring ideas that help grow the people, empower them. That's why I'm running for senator.
Exactly.
So people such as yourself, the politicians should be championing people such as yourself. We shouldn't be championing ourselves. We should be championing our people. Because when James Yinka make plenty of money and James Yinka likes my platform and I'm raising money for campaign, he will donate. That's what the people do in this country. A politician want to line their pockets with the people's money and give the people crumbs and then act like they are their lords and saviors. No. So we're here to help you grow, help your company grow. We'll do everything we can to help launch it to the Liberian market. We've done it for so many brands. SendWave. Everybody uses SendWave. We single-handedly launched SendWave in Liberia. Today, it's part of the Liberian lifeblood.
Mm-hmm. I remember when you're promoting the SendWave thing. Yeah, I watched that show.
And now it's big.
Everybody's using SendWave.
Everybody uses it now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make everybody drink Monty Power drink.
I appreciate you, Henry. I really do. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, James. And let's talk soon. Let's give you a minute to close up.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, folks, what? Two things here though. Like Henry alluded to. We talk the politics. Henry's platform is a political platform for the most part, but Henry is also an advocate and a very good person. We've come to this platform because we believe strongly that with your help, Henry, we can get this thing not only like in Liberia, but we can get it everywhere around the world. We believe that strongly. With your help and with the platform, we get it. And we encourage Liberians, wherever you see this brand. I know there are a lot of other drinks on the market in Liberia, here in the States, but wherever you see this brand, identify with it. Make it know that it's your brand. Whether you are part of the business or not part of the business, just make sure that you take one or take a case of it, and you really understand that, what it means, to take pride. The same way you see a national flag and you take pride in it, see this drink and take pride in it, because it's a Liberia, like the Liberian-ness that's in this drink is almost comparable to anything you can think about. The same way the guy from Austria, when they talk about Red Bull, they say it's an Austrian-made thing. Okay, and the guys from Austria, this drink is a Liberia or Liberian-made thing. Yeah, we here in the States, but we have the Liberian-ness in us to make this here. Because some of the components in this thing, the coconut water, the ginger, that what my grandma used to treat me with, yeah, and I think it's because of that we formulated this drink. So take advantage of it, utilize the goodness of it, and then own it as well. We encourage a lot of people and come to be a part of it. We're giving it out. Come to be a part of it. It's 10% equity. Call the number and let's have a discussion. So Henry, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you for the opportunity. Look forward to collaborating with you further.
Thank you, James. You are most welcome, and I wish you all the best. You have a wonderful weekend now.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy. Bye. Well, folks, there you have it. This is what we do here. We're all about supporting Liberians in everything positive they do, and what James and his folks are doing at Prospect Group of Companies is fantastic. Monzi Energy Drink is going to go global, and we're going to give it as much help as we possibly can. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have yourselves a wonderful, blessed weekend. Bye-bye. If you're in Denver, Colorado, I will be there this weekend. Tomorrow, I go to Denver to attend my friend's wedding, Ebenezer Norman. He's getting married. And I will be there from Saturday to Sunday, and I'll be back on Monday. I will do the Costa Show there on Monday. I will take my laptop with me. I will do the show there on Monday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.